Good morning, everybody. This is your your boy Jerry T here. I'm using the name Jerry T for my songs. If you don't know, I have written some songs, cut a few albums, all on Bandlab. Bandlab. That is the what you call it, the music uh, music production software apps. I also installed their K Walk CAKEWALK. Okay, that is on the computer side. On the apps, right? I mean on the mobile phone, you just go and download Lab, Bandlab, BANDLAB. Yeah, Bandlab, a Bandlab. Okay, if you are interested in doing creating your own music, or just background music for your video or something like that, you can go inside and produce your own. It is the apps is free, and it's, it's a very nice self-learning process. I just go inside. What I do is YouTube, right? YouTube and YouTube music. Mainly I listen to classical music, also listen to hip hop also. The hip hop music or songs I listen on YouTube music. Then those classical like Mozart, all this, I I'm getting started lah. I already listen uh, already listen to some, like my favorite classical composer is Mozart, so I'm targeting the piano side. I hope to learn piano lah. I'm I'm now creating my music, my song based on hearing. No, I I don't know the musical chords all this, so it's purely by hearing. So the plan is also to learn piano. So after learning piano, all this got the basic fundamental of the playing music. It can helps to enhance songwriting. I mean music writing. For song, I have written two lyrics. One I already put inside a song, put into a song. The other one write, I wrote the lyrics, but I haven't put into a song yet. Then basically what I'm doing is every day I will create a music piece, one piece, two piece, or three piece. It depends. It's the there's no obligation, but really I when the passion in me that push me want to create more music, I will go. Yeah, just go to my phone, open up Bandlab, then yeah, then everything. It's not the this Bandlab thing is not auto one. You have to play your chords, your melody, your instrument, whatever you play. Very good is they got all those MIDI, virtual instruments. So I'm just making use of that. Initially, I was like uh, jam every instrument on one. I mean, same timing. Like you have drum, bass, uh, piano, or flute or something like that. All these I jam into this the very first 0 second from there all start running. Later I realized it's a bit too messy, the music, so I break down. My process is very simple. I will go for the drum or percussion first, so that will set off the basic. I don't know what you call that, chords or melody. I think melody. So I will do like 20 second or even 30 second using Bandlab. Once that is set, I will choose my second instrument and following. I choose something like uh, usually it will complement to the first instrument, which is the drum or the percussion. So it should not overshadow the first instrument. So it should complement and followed by the third, fourth, or fifth. It depends. Depends on my mode. I want to put in one instrument or then what the first one, the first is the drum or percussion or drum pad. It will set off at from 0 second until around 20 or 30 second. Then what I do is I will choose the second instrument. I will copy the first set of the melody, copy and paste onto the second set, but push to a different timing. Then again I will copy the first instrument along the same the first instrument line track, that first instrument track. So you will have one is same copy of melody. Then followed by the third instrument. It will come in at another timing with the first copy, the copy of the first instrument melody onto, yeah, that is what I found is okay. Then everything seems to sound more harmonious rather than I because for the input, right, on the apps you got two methods. One way is the what sequencer, something like that. So there's a graph, something like a graph. You can punch the music, then you can hear the music playing before doing any recording. Then setting the melody or setting the chords. Okay. Then from then the other method is having a virtual keyboard on the screen, which is not so helpful for me because I don't know music. My music is all by hearing. So what you hear from my music is by hearing. So the sequencer, the key, the tab, the graph thing is very helpful. If you don't know music, you just listen while you trigger all the different boxes. It's not auto. I can tell you it's not auto. It's by your own input. You key on the sequential graph. You put in the melody or chords. Then after that, you break down. Okay, you break down different instrument. You want to have one step or two step, or there's a break in between, and you break up, then you adjust the bar of the melody or the chords, the timing different, so offset a bit or whatever. Then after most of the instruments are in, I listen to the whole piece once. I'm most likely will put something that is very an instrument that sound very different from all the rest of the instrument. So something that can spark, something to spark off the whole music, so that it give a sudden surprise, and then like boom, or beep 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 beep, or whatever. Then, but yet that piece of instrument, I am also using the basic melody or chords from the very first instrument, just copy and paste. So it's more harmonious. So basically that's what I did, what I learned through these many months of doing music on Bandlab. I realized there is a there's a certain method, certain ways to go about it to make the music nicer. Even though I don't know music, and yeah, the why I did the instrument thing. I mean, how come it's basically because inside Bandlab, if you notice at the top when you open up, there's a, what you call that one, melody starter or music starter. So I double click, I click on that feature or function. Then I realized they ask you to they ask you for 40-second lyrics. Then they will give you a music. So I take a look at their music. So I see what instrument they use, how they use it. Then I realize, okay, you need melody and chords, all this. But the one after that, I find out that actually their instrument inside there, they say melody and chords. It's actually they rename that instrument. I'm not so sure what instrument they are using, but it layouts they give a layout. So just for you can follow them. I mean, so basically there is one instrument for melody, one instrument for chords. Then you fill up with another 2 or 3 or 4 instruments to make one piece. So the one tips is that you can use a sequential graph. So you make maybe 10 second to 30 second. Then from there you can cut and paste on different instruments. Then it will make the music complete for very yeah. Another thing is it's good to start with one instrument, just solo play, solo play. I mean, just let one instrument play for maybe 20 to 30 seconds before you add in the next instrument. So the best is one instrument start off, then continue by another instrument. The two instrument run. Then from there you take out one instrument, you put in another instrument. From there you just take and put. So all your structure, this music piece, the structure is such that at any one time there's 1 or 2 instrument playing. You can put 3 or 4 instrument also can, provided you can hear them. Also, like when there's too much instrument, you lost certain instruments. So in order not to lose the instrument, is best you check. I mean, you listen to your music and check carefully. Make sure whatever additional instrument you add in is paired with one instrument. I mean, it runs in pair is the best. If you put 3 instrument, maybe still okay, but not so quiet instrument for me. I will choose those like medium range or loud one. But loud one I quite afraid it will overpower the rest of the instrument. So depend on which instrument is your focus. Like for me I like to put pipe float. I don't know why. Pipe float pipe, yeah. At the usually I put it at the end. Then so I will start with drum, then maybe I'm I'm not adding piano inside. It's like piano is like I don't know. So basically my instrument is drum, percussion, drum pad, uh, synthetic bass, maybe lead also. Uh, what else? Whatever sound that can come inside the music and harmonize and work out as a piece of music together. Yeah, this is about it lah. It's I won't say it's easy, but it's like once you have the passion for it and you are doing it every day, everything become more. It's a simple routine, no. But the fun part is when you mix all the instrument together, you listen. Okay, the listening part. Because I'm using the earbud, so it's advised to use the wire headphone. But nowadays phone mostly don't have the 3.5 headphone jack, so no problem. You can get a USB-C headset. No, I mean the earplug. I haven't used a headphone, those over the ear headphone yet, so I'm not very sure the quality of the music, the difference. But I did play my music onto a Bluetooth speaker. Then I realized, wow, my music is sounds real. It's very wonderful feeling. Like I'm just using a phone apps. Then I put in my own, play my own music. After mixing all the instrument, cut and paste all the notes and melody and the whatever, melody or chords. Then in the end, the music turned out fantastic. And what I need now is to write lyrics, lyrics. Okay, pardon my English. So, yeah, I got some music ready, just haven't write any word. Only write two only lyrics. So is after I first time play my music and song through the Bluetooth speaker, I realized, oh, it's so good, man. Yeah, that's my experience with Bandlab. I don't know what apps you are using, but if you are really interested in music production, mixing, all this, Bandlab is a very good apps to start with. They also got a PC version. iOS, I'm not so sure, but I think got PC version. Then they also got the other one, as I have told you in the beginning, Cakewalk. cake, the cake you eat, walk, walking, walk, cake, walk, cake, walk. Yeah, that is the another DA. This one is called DAW, DAW or something like that. Digital audio work, uh, digital audio, digital audio workstation or something like that. So can give it a try if you don't want to use a phone. You can use the laptop or PC. It's very fun to use. Very even best if you know music. You know piano lah or whatever. You know music ah. It will be very simple for you. So even I don't know music, I just listen. I can produce my own music. So why I don't know. Maybe you should you should just give it a try. Yeah, if you got the interest in music. Yeah, that's all for today. Hope you learn something and yeah, music. If you love music, you will enjoy making music also. Not only listening, you listen is one thing. When you go and create your own music, there's another level. You understand? You listen to other people music. After that, you sort of copy. I would say something like copy. You you get the music melody, all this come into your own music, and you improvise and modify into your own music. It becomes your own music. I mean, literally, you make your own music.